But you now are just going to say intention. I begin. Okay. Now you take a nice deep breath in. Get yourself in the positions, whether it's your specific space. Notice your rocks are in place. Feel everything balanced. And where it may not be, put your hand up and say, thank you, Spirit. You've got this. And this is where you're going to start to trust. Just thank you, Spirit. Call your awareness that's way over there. Just call it home. And so we're going to balance out our vortexes. And everybody's got a bunch of personal vortexes. So if it goes beyond your fingertips, you're just going to call your energies back. So watch your little vortexes come back and balance out to the edge of your aura. So you're humming. Some of you followed along. You know you have a hum. You know you have a note. You can start that motor up if you wish. And those that don't, just pick a tone, an ohm or something. We want to get the vagus nerve to balance. So it'll sound like this. You may go up and down in tone. You may choose to change it. Feel the vibration in the throat, particular area from the chin to the thymus. Notice it may start in your mouth, but it ends up in this whole piece of your chest. And just do it as long as you can. Now notice where your breathing is, whether it's in your chest. Where is it? I want you to start to activate your diaphragm. That means feel your ribs expand. So you're breathing in. Feel them come out and push their gut if you have to, and then you lift the chest up. But I don't want the air up here. I want the air to be here. And this is what's called kidney breathing. And that way you can actually put your hands on your kidneys if you want. And when you breathe in, you'll notice that your back is expanding. And you want safety. Your kidneys are like, I want safety. You're moving energy. Because when you have memories where they made it into a program and it's all negative, the energy moves from your third the pineal gland, and drops down into a program, and you cannot use your abilities. So we're going to start noticing. We're going to get the energy moving. We want the energy to eventually come up. There's several different ways. We're going to just be simple today. Now you're going to sit back into your space. Relax your eyes. And notice if anything is out of sorts, if you're in stress. Relax everything. Get into a comfortable position. If you need pillows to prop your arms so you can place your hands on your heart, do so. I want you to be completely relaxed, but I want the hands on the heart. You can have both. You can have one. And for me, I'm just going to sit back a little bit, just lounge a little bit, rest my arm on my arm in my chair, and just about lost my crown. Thank you, Spirit. Bring the energy down to your belly button. And I'm just looking at my body saying, do you have to put energy there and be pain? No, I take the pain off. I measure and pull it out and put it into the spiritual treasure chest. And I don't have to be all about me. I'm going to get my decision making back. When people put you in duress, they want you to not be able to make a decision. You take your power back. Now what's going to happen in a moment or two as you notice as your body relaxes, you may feel those 8 rocks starting to turn itself on. It may vibrate. And if you can't, use your imagination. Use your imagination. Kind of imagine. Yeah, I can feel the motor running. Some of you are like, where's the key? The key is you. And the more relaxed you are, the more your mind controls how your elevator gets turned on. So imagine your mind is turning the ignition. You're the key. And your mind is able to make those vibrating rocks all communicate with one another. Now, if you've ever watched the Stargate, you begin to become aware that you'll start feeling the stacking of looks like circles or bracelets on top of one another. You are going to notice it building. You may even hear the sound. And each one that stacks on top of each other starts to create light. Again, if you're having trouble imagining this, you are like the wrist and you take a bracelet and you put it over the wrist until they stack. The gate, the 8 points, represents the corner of each corner or the making of the circle. So that'll come down around you, stack, and then it lights up. And another one will come down and stack on top of that one, like bracelets. And you'll hear it, doof, and they'll vibrate. And each one will have the frequency tone to which you're made of. And you should at least have 12 in total. And when they stack, some of you may smell the sweet smells. Somebody must have a bird because I can hear it. Let all sounds allow you to drop deeper into the presence of this moment. Some of you may start rocking and wobbling. Let your fascia start to move because it's unwinding a few things. Focusing on your breath. You are safe, you are secure, you have stability, you're sane, your serenity, and your freedom, your space. And at this point, some of you may ask for guides and helps and goddesses and angels and your loved ones, your animals. Let them come with you. Let them make it feel safe. Notice if you're doing things, touching your hair or doing other little things. Notice it has a lot to do with it. Your body's energetic will patterns are being woven for safety, security, stability, sanity, serenity, and space. In the province of the mind, there are no limitations. In the province of the mind, there are no limitations. In the province of the mind, there is no limitations. In the province of the mind, there is no limitations. In the province of the mind, there is no limitations. In the province of the mind, there is no limitations. In the province of the mind, there is no limitations. When you go to journey into a meditation, your spirit will take you to in the province of the mind. There's no limitations. And notice the body is saying, I've got this. Go ahead. Put all your attention into the space of now, of love. Let the memory pop. I love chocolate, or I love peace, or I love silence, or I love hugs, or I love my animals. Now, be truly grateful because you have a memory of this. Some memory. Soak it in, soak it in. Feel the expansion of that. Hold it as long as you can. You're already doing it perfect because your physical form may be like, oh, but your spirit is like, I got this. I got this. And as you go and look inside the body, you're like, oh, I remember a time. There's the joy. Yeah, but it's attached to, it's okay. Take the yabat and throw it away. You're only meant to focus on this little snapshot of love. The time somebody kissed you on the forehead or said, good job. Let it expand. Now, as you hold this space, you're going to notice that your elevator is going to be lifting up because love lifts it this time. And I hear a yabat. That's okay. Your spirit knows what love is. And it's saying, let's go. It's holding the hands of your littles. It's saying, here's the light for your shadows. This is where we are all one and no separation. All of a sudden, you're going to start to feel the lift. Completely safe, completely stable, complete security, complete sanity, serenity, and the space to breathe. Now, let's go to a place, that gateway that allows you to be on the other side of that veil, that allows you to embrace all of the gifts that you believe you don't have, all these beliefs that interfere. But when you're over here, you're light body. You're not even a body. And as you start to vibrate and you could see yourself like dust, stardust, the illumination forming a you. You can see the energetic patterns. Now notice who greets you as we cross. You're like, I thought you're in heaven. What are you doing here? And they're laughing, they're giggling, or meowing, or however it is. And you know, because when the elevator stops, you'll feel that door that you created and it's opened. Notice that it's more stable now and you're using your star, your light body, and you're walking down a corridor, or you may enter a big space where everybody's at. Whichever story you choose, begin to notice you zero in on freedom. And the first door you come to is knowledge. And you're like, what? And notice it's opened. You don't even have to turn the knob. It just opens itself for you. And all the lights start illuminating. Your brain needs you to download new information, how to be a new personality, a new love, a new space. You've never been here before. And it's the unknown, but it is the known about love. And you'll notice a chair. And you go and you sit in that chair and you'll notice that it's like a cloud. It just comforts you. Welcome home. And it's a healing chair. And it's like a memory foam. So as you sit in it, you begin to notice your body remembers how healthy health feels like, how peace feels like. It's like that, with the hot bath. Just feel it. Begin to notice how your nerves are transforming the negative off and putting peace and harmony, joy and charity and love in this space. Notice your nervous system is like, oh, that's a great massage. Oh. Feel how your spinal cord in your spine is dancing and wobbling, feeling the joy of freedom And as it wobbles and wiggles, it breaks off the shackles, feeling the yin and yang enter up to from your bottom of your spine, and it just starts to go up with a dance. Feel how the beautiful balance of this love, peace, and harmony, joy, and charity starts creating safety, security, stability, sanity, serenity, and space. And it goes out from the nerves of your spine into all of your organs. And notice how grateful you are that you were able to just say, oh my God, this is mine. This is my experience. And then if you can't even think about it, what would you imagine it to be? It's important to allow your mind to drop further into theta. And some of you, if you've pulled yourself out, look for your fingers, if you have them, and touch those points that'll cause you to stay in theta. And if for those that don't know, just say, thank you, Spirit, thank you, Spirit, thank you, Spirit. Let your mind drop. You are the priority right now. No one else. Take your power back. And as you do, you notice that as you bring your power back and you are the priority, and you're like, I can't. Well, you know, when you have diarrhea and you have to have that alone time in the toilet, you make yourself a priority. So at this point, you don't need the emergency of your physical body to do that. Just make yourself a priority. Say, I've got this. And tune out everybody else. I need this alone time. I have this alone time. I am peace. Very good. Begin to notice. Now you might notice that a download of color is very specific to you right now. Even if you can't fully engage, begin to notice the colors or colors. They want you to concentrate on this color. Is it heavy or light? Is it heavy or is it light? And if the color is heavy, just imagine for the transformation like a little tornado. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Notice the transformation because it'll change colors. And eventually, as you start seeing the prisms of all colors, you may transform into this beautiful golden white light that swirls up and down the column of your spine, through you, your chakra channel. Now notice that it does as above, so below, and you're really feeling this, feeling the energy of balance, like a good night's sleep. And if you know what chakras are, that first root chakra at the base, notice you start noticing a gem, like a ruby. What's a gem there? And notice that you allowing yourself to be the light body. All the energies are becoming balanced like a figure eight. And the gem will appear. Let it sparkle and move. As you started going up to your belly button, what is your favorite gem when it comes to the color orange? It could be citrine. It could be whatever you want it to be. But notice they're cut like a diamond. They have a little point, and at the top they have all these facets that glitter. You're reorganizing your data. That's what you're doing. Making yourself a priority. You can go up and up to the third of the solar plexus. Notice the color yellow. A canary diamond. Whatever you want the yellow to be. And notice that you didn't have to imagine. As you step back, you're like, oh my gosh, I see the green one. They're already there. The blue one. My goodness, look at the emerald. And next to the emerald in the fourth, right where your hands are over your heart, notice that there's a pink diamond there as well. Well, how does that happen? As you begin to notice that your Christ conscious heart is coming more and more sync with love. Unconditional love with boundaries, so that you know that you're completely safe. And then you see the blue diamond. Then you see the color going up to your sixth chakra, your third eye. Depending on what color you want, sometimes that's a light color or it's a very dark color, depending on your belief system. It could be a tanzanite purple, an amethyst. And when you get to that crown chakra, I want you to notice that as it turns maybe to a lighter purple, begin to notice that you have a crown on top of your head. You're like, where has that been? Now I want you to feel the flow coming down into your crown and like washing on you like a big shower. And it's filling your crown. And then notice that it starts to illuminate, not really penetrating your skin. It's just like, wow, I feel like I'm in a rain bubble. I mean, it's not touching me. But notice that it's cleansing and clearing your Merkaba, your aura, your vessel, your vehicle, your energy body. And it's raising its level of consciousness, and each one of those gems start to sparkle and spin, representing your chakras. Now they're asking you to pretend like you're getting up out of the chair and you're walking with the new you. Oh, some of you even turned into a sexy shape. Okay, that's awesome. Whatever you believe that you feel, I want you to feel whole. And you're going to walk across the room to where you'll see that spiritual treasure chest, the one where we put stuff in. And in it, everything's been transformed. And when you open it, it's just this golden, beautiful white light. And it's the I am. Now, before you reach in, before you see the gifts, I am that, comma. What do you feel that with? What word? I am that, comma. What word do you use? What pops to mind? If it's ego, transform it out. I am that. Whole, I am. I am that. Safe, I am. And you can go through all of the safety, the security, stability, sanity, serenity, and space. Now, as you start to see it, I want you to begin to notice that you're going to be picking up something that's like 3D, a shape with color. What's the first thing that pops into your mind? And if it comes out looking weird, don't say, no, I reject that. Say, thank you. Because your job is to transform the ugliness into beautifulness. And if you have work to do, you may like, that's weird that they hand me that. Or you may not understand the meaning, like in a totem. Why would I get a daddy long leg? I don't want that. I want a unicorn. Well, there's beautiful things that is hidden that you are meant to find. Now, if you know what shape it is and you know what you've got, you may write this down. What does love smell like? What does peace taste like? For me, peace is that cup of cocoa. It's just sitting there. The smell of freesia takes me back to being an elephant, to be the space of joy, space of, I got this. Pick your smell, pick your color. Colors is what's really going to be vibrant. Which one? Just pick one. Which one stands out? It could come out as a paisley, different shapes with illuminating of other colors, but which one stands out? Now, as you start to feel that you're being energetically, notice that there is this energy, whether you put on a goddess dress or whatever outfit you want on. I want you to feel this illumination of a new personality, like clothing. As you start to turn to leave the room, you turn around and you say namaste and you say thank you. And they go, would you like all of your new gifts delivered? Yes, I'm going to let them all be delivered to me. And it'll be there in my space as I arrive back into my body. And I become more aware of what I sow, what I reap, what I say, and what I do. Now you're going to get back into your elevator, but you notice there's a chair in your elevator. You're like, wait, what? And you're going to sit down in it with your new throne of your beautiful clothing, of your new I ams. And you're going to feel yourself taking a nice deep breath in, letting it out, allowing yourself to turn on your hum. And if you haven't closed your doors, they have closed. And as you start to feel your elevator leave and start to go, you begin to notice the color of the beauty of the gateway. And some of you may take some time to look around and you notice that, where was I? You were at the 7th plane in the gateway. So as you start to ascend back down, you're going to notice the angel realm. You're going to notice the inorganic realm. You're going to notice the organic realm. You're going to notice all, and then you're going to be hearing doo, 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 doo. All of those stargates are stacking up, all 12 of them. And then one by one, they lift off. The rings lift off. And now you're in your space, breathing deeply into a physical form. Noticing you have a physical form and feeling your hands. They may feel soft. Get into the body. Come back into the room. Allow yourself to stretch and be thankful. Wow. I'm a spirit being having a physical body. And what I began to notice is that I feel like you need to find some type of ring, something that you can put on just for the next couple weeks that can represent you and your gifts in the time of the recalibrating. And every time you touch it, even if it's a ring you're already wearing, saying this is it, give it a blessing, put it on your finger. So every time you touch it, you're reminded that you're whole. Thank you, Spirit. Show me what I need to do in this moment. Allowing the integration to occur. Take any notes. What color vibrantly stood out the most? And then I'm going to ask everyone if, like just a couple, if you could share